Hello, Cancer. Welcome to my channel and welcome to your December 2023 tarot reading for the next 7 days. The first part is intuitive messages around the general and love energy in your life, anything Spirit wants you to know. The second part is the current person on your mind, and then any new love potential coming your way, and a message from Aries through Pisces for you. So make sure to hit that like and subscribe. You know it helps my channel grow. And let's go. Let's get into this week for my Cancers. I have the Queen of Swords showing up for you, and I had to restart your video because of a glitch. We are going into Mercury retrograde here soon, and I'm feeling the pre-shadow of it. But I got the Empress and I got the Death card and I got the Queen of Swords as well too. And it just feels like some of you are, making this week about yourself, feeling good. There's something about, the word glowing up. I don't know, just feeling good about some sort of transformation you've made in your life. Or this could be the beginning this week of you deciding to step up into, your truth and knowing you're seeing clearly some of the things that need to change in your life. You're seeing things that about yourself, most importantly. And so it's about caring for yourself and being aware of, how maybe you haven't been taking care of yourself lately. Maybe you've been putting more, caring for others or nurturing other people, but not nurturing yourself. And it seems like you're wanting to go through some sort of transformation, whether it's emotionally, physically, spiritually, maybe even financially. You're just wanting more in your life, and you're stepping up more into your confidence and feeling really secure in yourself this week and making clear decisions. The Queen of Swords is Libra energy, and it's all about beauty and balance in our life and being the host. So maybe you are dressing up this week, maybe you are just feeling more attractive and you're preparing for parties, doing whatever. You're just feeling good, looking good. You might be splurging a little bit with some things that make you feel good, like going out to fancy restaurants, doing nice things, maybe just doing a little Amazon shopping, who knows, right? But it does seem like you're in a good place this week. You're seeing things clearly, you're seeing the truth about certain things. So this week, it's like you're clear-headed and you're on point when it comes to making decisions in your life. The Queen of Swords is cutting through the BS, and it's like you're quick-witted. You're quick to tell people no. You're quick to say, no, that doesn't seem right. No, this is what needs to go. So people may be coming to you for a lot of advice this week because of your wittiness, your advice, your honesty, your authenticity, your intelligence, being very smart. People coming to you. And I do see with the Queen of Swords too that, guards could be up too. You may have your guards up around certain people that are dishonest. You can see right through them this week. All right. It's one of those energies. It's like, I can see dishonesty. I can smell it. I know it from a mile away. And you just, come to me right this week is basically the energy with the Queen of Swords. Come to me right. You speak the truth. Tell me exactly. You want people to be on point this week, not beating around the bush is what I'm getting. So let's see what else is coming in for you this week. All right, the Five of Pentacles. All right, so there is an energy here of spending a little bit of money, sometimes with the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles says, you've got it, all right? You've been working on it. You're building your stability, all right? And so it could be that you're focusing on your finances, wanting to spend your money wisely this week. So even though I did get the Empress card for you, and it's about luxury, it's about splurging on oneself and taking care, it does seem that you're doing this in moderation, like but the Five of Pentacles does say, the more you put out, the more that comes back. It's a mindset when it comes to money. And so you may be feeling like you are spending a little bit. Maybe there's a part of you that's like, ooh, I need a balance. Maybe what I'm supposed to say is that just to find a balance this week when it comes to spending money and not being in a mindset of like, I can't have this because I don't have the money for it, because it's a time to take care of yourself and to spend a little bit. And with the law of attraction, when we do have that mindset, that's when we stay in this mentality that we don't have enough, where everything's working against us, and then we'll start to see prices rise, we'll see we'll see inflation, we'll see all this stuff. But when we don't pay attention to it and we just kind of spend and we're very balanced balanced and we do things right, the money comes back. The money's always coming back. The more you put out, the more comes back, and you always keep that mindset. It does seem though with the Queen of Swords though, that's the card of justice as well too. So if some of you have been feeling like you've been struggling with money, it does seem like there could be some balance this week. So you may receive something. You might put money out. You might be like, oh, I have bills to pay. And then next thing you know, you find out that your bill was reduced, or you didn't have to pay this month, or you overpaid a couple months ago. And it could be something like that, money showing up for you, but a balance coming in for you. I do have the Sun card. So we are seeing some love around you, some luck around you. And again, I'm seeing it when it comes to the Pentacles, seeing it when it comes to, happiness, joy, feeling some fun. That could be maybe some of you are hearing about a birth, or you're going to some celebration or ceremony this week where you're dressing up and there could be some commitment that you have this week that's going to bring some happiness into your life. The Sun card shows a lot of luck and a lot of love and a lot of playfulness. So it does seem like overall the energy around you this week with that Sun card is saying it's a hell yes, go for it this week. Make yourself happy this week. Feel good this week. Shine, your truth, your honesty. And the Queen of Swords with the Sun card to me too is also like being honest and showing your true light to other people, and don't let anybody dim you this week. And this is also showing that the more you express yourself honestly this week, the Sun card is reflecting back to you. It's like you're attracting good luck into your life, and you're attracting people into your life. And they love when you do shine. They love when you are in a good energy. They love when you are happy. And so the Sun card it's Leo energy, and it's lightheartedness, it's playfulness, it's, inner child, it's getting out there and just letting yourself be creative and do fun things. But it's also the card of companionship, sex, dates, having fun. Maybe Sunday's a really important day for you. You end up going out and doing something outside, and you're just having a good old time. So I do have the Moon card here at the bottom of the deck. So the Moon card can show that's your energy, right? It's Pisces energy too, but it can show some emotions going back and forth. Maybe you've been dealing with some uncertainty about certain things in your life. And this week, it does seem like it's going to clear up. The Moon card does manifest our dreams for us. It's a very motherly, nurturing energy, right? But it can also be very protective, and you can deceive yourself and be afraid to take these steps, or afraid to express your emotions or show yourself, because of fears or anxieties that you may have in your subconscious, in your subconscious, right? But this energy here is showing me that don't be afraid to step out. Don't be uncertain this week. Shine and show the world the real you this week, and you're going to see that luck's on your side. The Moon does manifest. We are moving from just went through the full moon in Gemini, moving into the new moon in Sagittarius, which is going to bring another sense of new beginning, fun, having a good time. Things lighten up with Sagittarius energy. All right, so the Moon card, maybe you are feeling a little uncertain about situations, but I feel like what the Queen of Swords is saying, tap into that energy of yours, the higher self. Use logic in this situation and clear through any uncertainty in your life. You'll see this week that just by being yourself and being authentic and speaking your truth to other people and calling people out on their BS is just going to fly for you. You're going to clear through any deception this week. You're going to see the truth. If something's hidden from you, you will figure out the truth with the Queen of Swords energy. You will see through all deceptions this week. So keep that in mind. Trust your higher self. Trust your intuition this week. All right. You're on point. All right. Let's see what other energies I get for you this week. What else may be coming in that you might not see that this might pertain to. There is a Libra energy around you, a Leo energy around you. There could be an Aquarius, Gemini, but signs really don't. It's the message, it's the meanings of the cards and the personalities and the traits. All right, so you got the scales again. So you're really getting an energy of justice this week. You're getting a balance this week with the the Queen of Swords with the Libra energy. All right, keep your life in balance. Moderation this week. We already talked about moderation, but also keeping your life in balance with negative and positive, dark and light, having fun, you know, giving yourself some room to have some fun, not being overprotective, you know, of things in your life. The Five of Pentacles can be a little bit of an overprotective energy too. You hold back a little bit, you know, afraid to splurge. But keep your life in balance this week. You may see your life coming into balance, and that could be meaning cutting out people and lies and situations in your life that no longer serve you. What else am I getting for you? So the scales are really important this week for you. And remember, the scales bring in, you know, where in your life, though, is it out of balance? Where have you not been paying attention? Where do you need to add something to your life? You know, where are things in your relationships that might be out of balance? I have April energy. So I am seeing a springtime energy, but I'm also seeing an Aries energy. So there could be an important Aries, maybe something coming into balance. Maybe you need to take charge. Maybe your confidence, maybe you're lacking confidence this week in something. Maybe you need to get something going, but something that you're doing now could manifest with that moon energy from now to April. I do see heart. I see deep love, affection, and caring happening this week too. And Libra talks about beauty, talks about romance, talks about the good things in life, talks about fine dining and dating. So you may be really getting, you know, feeling an energy of romance and deep affection this week with somebody that's on your mind as well too. So keep that in mind, that this is showing up for you. Somebody may express how they feel about you. You may be feeling like in general, people are showing up in your life and just adoring you, just loving your nature, because you have the Sun card. The more you shine in your truth and the more you just open up, the more people are becoming more affectionate with you and opening up to your love. And you just might just internally have a deep feeling of this deep affection for life in general, for yourself in general. And, you know, with certain things going on in the world and stuff like that, this could be just a very peaceful week for you to really tap into that energy of love and romance, because it's in the air. So let's take a look at your love and the current person on your mind. Let's get an energy for love for you. I do see letting go here for you. So the letting go energy is going to travel across all the rest, right? But it's going to show with the same thing with caring, love, and deep affection and the romance in the air. It's best to let go and let the universe work things out in divine timing. So for some of you with the current person on your mind, obviously, if you can't, you know, this is where the Queen of Swords says, all right, this is weighing too much on me. This is taking too much of my energy. This isn't working out for me. I'm not getting back in return what I want. I feel rejected. I feel, you know, insecure about this situation. And the Five of Pentacles, same with the letting go. It's like, let it go. And it seems easier said than done. I know that. I really do. But sometimes when we do learn that concept of just letting go, we realize that we were creating the resistance the entire time. The more we hold on to something and try to control a situation, we create more tension and restriction and frustration in the situation. But that energy could subside, and space and a little bit of clearing of the air could settle in, and people can see things from a different perspective. And then the universe will work things back out, and you'll see things clearer in the future and be able to come back around. So for some of you, it's best to let go. And sometimes that could be simply just letting go of something that's bothering you in the situation. Is it that important? Is it really happening? Or is this your subconscious with that moon card? Remember, the moon card, you can create illusions with that moon card. You can see things that are not there. You can create stories because of past traumas. You could tell yourself that somebody must be talking to somebody else because they're not texting you fast enough. Something like that. And then you create this feeling inside and this story, and then it'll eventually play out because it has to be true if you believe it so deeply. All right. Or you'll create friction in a relationship where there's no need for that friction. All right. So let's see the person on your mind, their feelings for you, and the challenge, how they view you. All right, so we got the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. So you already know, all right? You know something, all right? The High Priestess to me is a very sensual energy, though, too. It's the divine feminine. It's really going within and trusting your intuition, but also not deceiving yourself, because it can be deceptive. Sometimes we want our intuition to be what our ego wants, you know, and we're like, oh, I know, I feel it, but it's your ego and it's what you want and it's your desires. And we can, you know, not usually the difference between, you know, how to know it's your intuition is because sometimes your intuition doesn't always feel good. If it's your ego, it's always gonna, it's either, it's gonna be, usually it's the ego wants things to feel good. It wants to be what you think it is, what you want it to be. You feel so convicted in this has got to be it. This is what's happening. But your intuition is usually telling you the truth, and we're usually fighting our intuition. All right, so it is asking you to trust your intuition here with this situation. We got the Eight of Pentacles, so it seems like somebody's struggling with commitment, the person that's on your mind, or they're uncertain about, so the Eight of Pentacles in reverse is just the challenge also. But it feels as though somebody's pulling back their energy. They're not sure. They're reevaluating the situation. Maybe they're dealing with finances. They're dealing with, they're just not certain about what they want. Maybe you guys have been working on something for so long, but it seems like it's stuck. But the Seven of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles in reverse can show me the Seven of Pentacles. It's like you've come to some sort of halt. They've come to some sort of halt. You know, we've put a lot of energy into this, but we just need a little patience right now because something's not working for us. Something's not working out for us, but we've invested a lot of time into this. And we just don't know if either of us want to give up on it or if we want to move forward. So it does seem like there's something happening here, but with so many pentacles invested, with the Seven of Pentacles, you know, when you want to give up is usually when there's another way around this and another solution to the problem. So the problem is that the challenge is the Seven of Cups, all right? Fantasy or idealism or expectations or options, or your person is all over the place and doesn't know what they want, or they want too many things, or they place too many expectations on you, or they feel like you place too many expectations on them. All right. It seems like with the Seven of Cups, it's like it's something, you got the sevens kind of showing up for you, which can be an energy of, you know, are we putting our energies in the right place? Does my person even know what they want? Are they giving me the affection that I need? Are they keeping their options open? Are they making you feel like their options are open? Or do you just feel like they're not 100% always there? They're sometimes in dreamland or focusing on other things. Or is this somebody that struggles with foundation, their own security, their own finances? They have all these goals and dreams and all these things they want to do, but can't seem to feel fulfilled, right? The Seven of Cups shows that there's plenty of opportunities to work around the situation. All right. It does say just reevaluate. There is a way around. Sometimes there's always the option, though, with the Seven of Cups to choose the direction that isn't the best direction, to choose the option that might feel good, temporary. A quick fix to me is what I'm feeling. Like we keep going for the quick fix in this relationship, but we're not getting to the core root issue of the problem. How do they view you? The Warrior of Swords in reverse. They feel like you're sharp with your tongue. You were coming up with the Queen of Swords. They do feel like maybe you say things, or you've said something, or you say things to hurt them, or you've said something to hurt them, or you've withdrawn communication, or you're kind of scattered with what you say. Like you, the Knight of Swords in reverse can be very sarcastic. Cancer, I can see that about you. I've known many Cancers, and you guys can be really quick-witted, sarcastic, funny, but it can be hurtful at times too. You know, you've got that watery energy, that sharp tongue too. So I always say the water signs have a bit of that Queen of Swords because we have the shell on the outside, but, you know, we know how to emotionally, you know, boom, get to somebody. And they may feel like that's you. They may feel like you are resentful. They may feel like you're losing interest too, or you're losing focus, or you're all over the place with what you're saying. But I get more of a resentfulness or sarcastic or bitterness or just cracking jokes and acting like you don't care kind of energy. All right, I do get the Warrior Cups here. So what I'm seeing here, though, is there's love here. There is deep affection for one another. There is a lot of caring here. All right, the Warrior Cups shows a possibility of this week, especially with the first part of the reading for you, showing you stepping up. The Sun card, bringing a little love into the situation, having some fun, maybe going out and doing something fun, doing something different, maybe choosing another way around. Can we bring love into the situation? Can we be more friendly? Can we be more happy? Can we be more positive about the situation? Either way, it does show me the Warrior Cups is that your hearts are not going to give up on the situation. So even if you feel like you're at a standstill or very frustrated and it's pissing you off, because it looks like you're pissed off, you're the Warrior of Swords in reverse, which means that you've got the sword in hand and you're ready to just, cut somebody to pieces with your words, right? And it can be very, it can be harsh. It can be manipulative too when it comes to water energy too. And it can be deeply wounding to your person. And maybe you feel like they did, maybe you're so angry, you're resentful, you feel like they, maybe you're just giving them the silent treatment. That just came through. Maybe they feel like you're giving them the silent treatment and you've pulled back your emotions. The Warrior of Cups is showing you guys moving forward in the future here. All right. There's too much love here. The Warrior of Cups is like the Knight of Cups. So it's like declaring the love for each other, finding that love again, a romantic date out, doing something fun together. I do see you guys getting together and actually communicating and maybe expressing your affection to one another. So it could be another Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, could be an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini is what's coming through for you. But I do feel like it can be any sign, guys. So let's look at new person potential, and then I will go through each zodiac sign and get a feeling for you and see how they view you and see what comes through. Ooh, so new person potential, Cancer, who's on your mind? Somebody's got you on their mind, that's for sure. The Ace of Wands. Somebody still sparks your interest, or somebody is sparking your interest with this new person potential. Maybe it's somebody you're already talking to. Maybe it's somebody that you've been communicating with. Maybe you haven't gotten it off the ground yet. But the Ace of Wands is showing a lot of potential. There could be feeling inspired this week to communicate with somebody and to see if things will go somewhere. Somebody may be wanting to communicate with you. So let's see who this might be. Ooh, 2 cards. I've got the Six of Cups and I have the Nymph of Wands, right? Ooh, the Nymph of Wands is somebody who's spicy, somebody who wants in this deck, right? This is somebody who likes to have fun. This is somebody that maybe you can't get off your mind, right? You might be meeting them, you might see them, you might be thinking about them. The Six of Cups, new person potential could be somebody that you've seen in your past, you've met in your past. Maybe you're single now and you want to rekindle. Maybe there's somebody that you've met, you found out that they're finally single. It could be anything like that with a new person potential. It doesn't always have to be somebody completely you don't know. It just could be you're making memories this week. The Six of Cups to me is, putting that first photo in the scrapbook of our first date, our first flirty talk, our first weekend together. The Nymph of Wands shows some, spicy action happening here. It could be a date this week. You could be flirting through text. You could be, really, really just getting, wanting to go on an adventure. So you might be planning some sort of fun activity this week with somebody. It's my adventurer card, the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands wants to go hiking somewhere, go climb a mountain, go do something fun, do something out of, go for a long bike ride across the state, who knows? But it does seem like there's a lot of passion around you when it comes to a new person potential this week. And I'm getting a strong fire, water energy. So passion and romance, right? Can't get better than that. And we do see it could be a possibility, a lot of potential here for love to bloom and really feeling like you're having a good time this week with somebody new that's on your mind. I am getting that Queen of Swords again here at the bottom of the deck. So it could be an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. But this is about you shining, and it's about you feeling attractive this week. And that card, Libra energy, is beauty. Somebody finds you very attractive, very, luscious is the word that wants to come through when it comes to Libra. So, somebody's definitely attracted to you this week and really wants to flirt and go somewhere. So have fun this week with your new person. Let's see the love potential between you and somebody that's on your mind. Let's see if I can get a feeling too for it. Aries through Pisces. All right, Aries through Pisces. This can be anybody. All right, so just take what resonates, meditate on the sign that you want to know about. And if it doesn't feel right, it might not be yours for today. And it doesn't always resonate with the reading that I just did. So keep that in mind. That's why I keep it separate. It's just a bonus at the end. All right, Aries. Aries is coming out of being they want to start over. The Hanged Man is in reverse. So you've got an Aries here who wants to come out of hiding. They don't want to hang out. If they've been on pause, or you've been on pause, or they blocked you, or they've been hanging back in the background, they want to start over with you this week. Taurus, we got 4 swords. All right. And we have fights, arguments, and conflicts. So Taurus feels like you guys just need space, right? The 4 swords. They need a break. All right. They feel like you guys just can't seem to find common ground. Gemini, the devil, all right, kind of toxic energy there with a Gemini. They feel like they ruined everything. So I don't know if a Gemini has cheated on you, has very strong toxic behavior. Their shadow sides, they get triggered easy, or they've just lashed out or whatever. But the devil energy is there for them. So it's a kind of a toxic-y relationship, and they feel like they ruined everything. Cancer, this is you and also another Cancer, but the 2 of Wands is showing you at a crossroads, pulling away because you're overwhelmed with everything. So it does seem like many of my Cancers are just going, whoa, this week. I need to see things clearly here. I'm not sure. You're taking a step back to see what path you want to take next, right? The 2 of Wands. Same thing with your Cancer person. Seems like they may have pulled away, or you guys are pulling away from each other, but the 2 of Wands is here. It's time to plan and make a decision on how to bring you guys back together and how to work things out and move forward, because it doesn't seem like either of you want to let go. Leo, the Star card. Ooh, they are attracted to you. You're attracted to them. They want to work things out. You both are on the same page, you and a Leo. The Star card shows you and another person thinking about the same thing, wanting the same thing. All right, Virgo, Ace of Pentacles is a fresh, your relationship with a Virgo is about to get a boost of energy. You are the love of their life. All right. So the Ace of Pentacles is showing the universe is trying to bring you guys together and get something going, light a firecracker up your butt. All right, Libra, 5 of Cups. All right, they feel bad. They're focusing on the past, but they also are down and out. Their finances are a problem. So they're just depressed right now. Scorpio, we have Page of Wands. So Scorpio might be that feisty one, that little spicy for you. They may feel like it's the end with you, or this could be the end of them with somebody else. Like I was saying in the new person potential reading, there could be an end into a relationship and they want to get something started. They're like on the verge of flirting with you, reaching out to you, or they want to communicate and be playful with you. Sagittarius is the Fool energy. So we see a new beginning, but it's long distance. They're wanting to give this a leap of faith. They're wanting to jump in and see where it goes. Capricorn, the Hermit, they feel like they need space, time alone. They just want to do some things on their own, do the things they like to do. They may have been pretending to be somebody else or trying to be somebody else for you, but it seems as though they have a hard time coming out of their shell. So it doesn't mean that this is over. It just means it might take some time. It's hard for them to express themselves. Aquarius, the High Priestess. So they're definitely secretly admiring you. And I've got the twin flame energy. So Aquarius and you could definitely be triggering each other. You have a lot of lessons to learn with each other. It could be a deep connection. Pisces, we have 7 of Wands. They're about to speak up and say something, or they feel like you've been defensive. I've got to check on you from afar. So they might be feeling like they pulled away, or you feel like there's a block, but they check on you. They do not let go of you. All right. So I love you guys. Hope you enjoyed this reading. Leave comments. Let me know if this resonated, and I'll see you soon on my lives, all signs. Take care.